Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Ultimate Wrestling Talk. I'm your host, Red the Enforcer Anderson. Now, as we left last week's show, we saw the Young Bucks defeating the Lucha Brothers for the AAA Tag Team titles. And we got to hear a little bit from the Bucks, and we also heard from the Lucha Brothers. Let's check it out.
We just came into Mexico and took these championship titles.
Nick, I'll tell you this: we've had some hard-fought victories in the Tokyo Dome, all over North America.
There.
This was one of the hardest fights of my life in Las Vegas. And in Penta, you dropped me on my head at my own press conference. But you know what you did? You kind of woke the sleeping dragon. You woke us up. Nick and I, we were kind of complacent for a long time. We were like, you know what? We're the best tag team in the world. There's no one really that even compares. When you dropped me on my head, Penta, you woke me up. And now we went to Mexico, where I can't even drink the damn water. And we dropped you on your heads again, and we took these from you.
Les recordamos, la última vez que nos vimos enfrente en un ring fue hace 3 años. Y por supuesto, nosotros ganamos.
Young Bucks. Hace 3 años, ustedes eran la mejor pareja. Pero ¿qué creen? Llegaron los Lucha Brothers a quedarse con ese puesto. Y hoy en día, los Lucha Brothers somos la mejor pareja del planeta.
Y se los demostraremos este próximo mayo 25 en Las Vegas, Nevada. Double or Nothing. Hey guys, the best tag team in the world, in the planet, right here.
Young Bucks, estén listos. ¿Y saben por qué? Porque nosotros somos los Lucha Brothers y tenemos 0 miedo. ¡Ánimo!
New Japan Wrestling. Okada has won the New Japan World Cup, and he has punched his ticket to Madison Square Garden for the very first time. The G1 is being held outside of Japan, and he will be facing the heavyweight champion Switchblade Jay White. And we got to hear a few comments at the end of the tournament from both of these great competitors.
もう一回やるよ。
見たいです。やっぱ始まったこの2人。
というわけで、マディソンスクエアガーデンで J ホワイトのクソ野郎をぶっ潰してきます。
ゲド、そしてベルトを持ったジェイ・ホワイト。
Anyone would think you're the champion, but I'm the champion.
史上最強の IWGP ヘビー級チャンピオンスイッチブレイド J ホワイトだ。
I'm going to walk into Madison Square Garden, the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and I will walk out of Madison Square Garden, still the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. I will beat you for the 3rd time in a row. And you will be left laying in the world's most famous arena. And Okada, old friend, you will breathe with the Switchblade, because it's my new era.
俺が勝ってお前を倒してチャンピオンとしてマディソンスクエアガーデンを後にする俺の時代だ。
MLW. We saw MFJ has formed a new faction that call themselves the Dynasty. They had Teddy Hart arrested on trumped up charges, allowing them to take apart Brian Pillman. Let's take a look.
Be a reckoning in the Battle Riot match April the 5th in New York. Ace Romero looking to stop the Contra unit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout is set for one fall. Introducing first, being accompanied to the ring by Richard Holiday and Maxwell J. Friedman. Weighing in this evening at 251 pounds, from Phoenix, Arizona, Alexander Hammerstone.
Teddy Hart is in jail yet again because just like all of you, Teddy Hart is a white trash scumbag. And as many times as you guys say what, it doesn't change the fact that I'm better than you, and you know it.
Well, hey, never mind that. Here comes Pillman.
Brian Pillman Jr., he's his father's son, and he's wearing a necklace Teddy Hart has obtained somehow from one of his cohorts or associates back in Calgary. It's worth a lot of money. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Hey, Rich, how about I do your job since you're completely incapable and nobody wants to listen to you speak, you uncharismatic loser. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you are dumb, blind, stupid, or let's just assume poor, my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and we are single-handedly killing the Hart Foundation.
Davey Boy Smith Jr. is still working on getting Teddy Hart bailed out of jail, but based on Teddy's history,
Pillman with a running drop kick.
Bringing right into the ring for Major League Wrestling. You can hear it, you can see it, you get the sweat on you at home. Oh, Pillman went for the drop kick and he stopped short and slapped at his father's. He's been trained by Lance Storm at Storm Wrestling Academy in Calgary. Oh, MJF trying to distract the issue, and there Hammerstone comes out. Press up and oh my God, right over the top rope, throat first, right voice. And now Brian Pillman Jr. has been dropped throat first across that top cable and then clothesline. Are they trying to do the same thing to the son that nature had done to the father?
Hammerstone setting up. Nightmare pendulum.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Alexander Hammerstone.
When he had him up and he whipped him down, the speed with which he hit the man. Oh, come on now, the Dynasty. The Dynasty doing everything they can to take Brian Pillman out of Major League Wrestling and out of contention, out of the Hart Foundation. And choking him with that damn designer scarf. That no good son of a...
Laying waste to Brian Pillman Jr. Hammerstone getting the win.
The Dynasty may think they're going to rule professional wrestling for the next 30 years, but they may find out differently with the Hart Foundation has anything to say about it.
OVW's television title was stripped from Colton Cage after his vicious attack backstage, and they had a gauntlet-style match to determine the new television title champion. Let's take a look.
The following is a gauntlet contest for the OVW Television Championship. Introducing first, Nigel Winters. And his opponent, Dimes.
Well, I'll tell you who it should be, Gilbert. It should be Colton Cage, the man who should rightfully be TV champ, but that's just my opinion. Dimes' stock, it's been on the rise, again, as you said, but I don't think he has what it takes. Let's just be honest here.
There are times when Dimes looks like $1 million inside the squared circle, and with the opportunity at hand, a television title up for grabs in this gauntlet-like scenario, could Dimes have that money-making match here tonight?
Looking like $1 million. I see what you did there. I actually like that.
Dimes and Nigel know each other very well. They started training
to do that.
And you've got to go, and you've got to have the strategy. You've got to stay one step ahead of your opponent inside the ring and not just be thinking about who you're facing. Think about who could be coming through the curtain next.
Head scissor takedowns.
Typically you have 6 superstars in the gauntlet setting, 5 challengers in the champion. There it is!
Changemaker!
Into the cover, the leg is hooked! And Dimes advances in the gauntlet. And now he's still relatively fresh for the next superstar.
Now, Matt Vine.
Well, Matt Vine now in trying to take advantage of the fact that Dimes has already had to face off against Nigel Winters.
Matt Vine comes in fresh, he comes in explosive, and he comes in with a size advantage over Dimes.
See, here's the problem with it being all about your speed.
There's the Rude Awakening style neck breaker. Dimes in trouble, but he's out.
Matt manages to get out. Dimes slides behind.
Another roll up here. Shoulders are on the mat. Vine's looking at the lights.
Matt trying a jackknife cover now.
Seesaw back and forth. Dime's shoulders are on the mat. Now it's Vine's shoulders on the mat. And look at the bridge here, and that takes a lot with the larger man on top.
Dimes has him hooked for the backslide.
Into the backslide. Dimes advances.
Yes. See, that's what I was talking about the size disadvantage.
Eliminated. Introducing next, Adam Revolver.
And Adam Revolver has never met a rule that he didn't want to break in a corner that he didn't want to cut.
Well, Dimes had a chance, but now that Adam Revolver's in here, I mean, he's a Triple Crown champion.
I'm inclined to agree with you.
What hasn't he done? As he suplexes Dimes, beautiful float over.
And now think if you're Dimes. Dimes has already faced two other superstars here. Dimes rolls through. Dimes rolls through. Revolver couldn't get a lock. Smart move by Dimes.
Adam Revolver has been eliminated.
Adam Revolver has been eliminated?
And Revolver is incensed and in disbelief here.
Introducing his next opponent, Drew Hernandez.
Hernandez quickly going for the power bomb. Trying to pick the bones and pick up on the damage that's already been done to Dimes. Hernandez with the hook of the leg. Could it be enough? And Dimes is still alive.
What? Drew Hernandez puts Dimes right down and he's going for that power bomb again, Gilbert.
This has got to be it.
Good night, Dimes.
Dimes turns it around with the Huracan Rana, shoulders on the mat. Oh, come on, Hernandez, this isn't called for. He's already been through enough.
Well, Drew Hernandez doesn't care what he's been through. He's getting that second power bomb.
It's part man, part demon.
Drew Hernandez has been eliminated. Introducing the final competitor, Amon.
Oh, good Lord. You know, technically, he's faced, at this point, two heavyweight champions, but look at this!
Crawled up the demon and slapped him in the face. But that may have just existed to anger Amon. He looked like he was setting up for STH straight to hell. Changemaker!
Oh my God, out of
Changemaker!
nowhere!
Dimes hits it! Into the cover! And he's done it! He's done it! Tonight, Dimes makes history! It goes beginning to end of the gauntlet!
Your winner and new OVW Television Champion, Dimes!
What a night for Dimes! Another $1 million match for this young man. A change-making night for your new OVW champion, Dimes.
International Pro Wrestling. We saw. Now this was a back and forth triple threat, and it is absolutely worth a watch. Let's take a look at a few highlights.
The following contest is a triple threat match, and it is for the IPW World Heavyweight Championship! Introducing first, Kip Sabian! Making his way to the ring, the reigning, defending IPW World Heavyweight Champion, Overkill, Mark Haskins! Making his way to the ring, the third and final competitor in this match, from Newcastle upon Tyne, Pat
their paths collide again. These two men know each other very well, whereas this is, I believe, the first ever meeting of Pat and Kip Sabian. It may not be the last, but the first one is happening right here in IPW. Well, Pat looks like he's showing no respect, but you wonder, see, in the mind of that man, what he is thinking. He knows all about. You're not going to get a fist bump out of Pat.
There's a little bit of a reflection in each of them.
He hates everyone. I have a lot of time for him.
Well, that was smart by Haskins, isolating Kip Sabian, making this a one-on-one contest as opposed to a triple threat for the moment.
Absolutely.
Increases odds of retaining. And we've seen some real battles between Sabian and Haskins, of course, in 28.
Nose up, it swells the eyes up. He's going to have to breathe through his mouth for the rest of this. Oh my goodness!
What an innovation! What an innovation by Mark Haskins! That's overkill, all right!
Well, I said you had to try and beat two men at once in a three-way. Haskins is taking me literally. Look at this. Half camel clutch, half crab. And now it's Sabian taking over. Oh!
Well, all three men on their shoulders down there.
A double pin again.
Oh, he hit the roof on the way, but he still landed on his feet. Incredible stuff from Pac.
And he's got him set up for the Black Arrow. Here we go. 450 splash. And Haskins saves the day.
Sabian sensing the danger.
Haskins has rolled out of the ring.
He's going to Deathly Hallows. He's trying to hook him for Deathly Hallows.
This is Sabian's chance. This is his chance to become the world champion again.
Deathly Hallows, he's got it in. Kip Sabian's got it here. One. Wait a minute. Oh, no, Haskins, made in England. He's got the made in England. 1, 2. Haskins retains!
Haskins retains. What a match!
Here is your winner and still IPW World Heavyweight Champion, Overkill, Mark Haskins!
Now that brings us to ACW, and we saw the tag team titles defended. Let's take a look at a few highlights from this absolutely fantastic match.
Your next contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. It is for the ACW Tag Team Championship, and it is your main event for the evening. Jay Sky, the Uncanny Richard King, the Rapture! They are your reigning and defending ACW Tag Team Champions, Blanco Loco, Joey Osborne, the International Superstar! Yes, we are! Here we go, baby!
Almost 2 years.
Very true. And now that they've got it, they are not looking to part ways anytime soon. Blanco is willing to show him respect, though.
Let's see if Sky is willing to show him the same respect. I'm going to say no, and I was right.
However, they will go with your titles if you let them. And Jay Sky taking any opportunity he can.
Kenny Richard King in.
Oh! Tandem suplex on Blanco. King with the pin, but just a 2 count. Do we function under Freebird rules? Can Jarrett Diaz also defend the title with them? Oh my God, tandem maneuvers left and right. Hook the leg, 2, is that it? No, Osborne breaks it up.
Well, Angelo is not in a good way right now.
No, he has spent an exceeding amount of time in that ring just getting the snot beat out of him. And wait a second.
Roll through with a high kick.
That's a Hail Mary in Blanco's world. And wow, reverse Rana!
Oh, wow.
Straining to get to their corners. Tags made. Oh, Joey Osborne fighting like a man possessed. Oh, he's calling both in. He said, no, you're going to need to bring an army to take me down, kids. Oh!
There's some animosity behind that splash, Romero.
I needed one of those speed guns here just to clock him. Wow!
Oh!
Split sling blade DDT on their own opponent.
Oh! Flying European uppercut, or just an uppercut.
2.
I could. I'm proficient in food.
The uncanny one looking to go toe-to-toe with Osborne, but Osborne not done yet. Whoa, wait a minute.
Reversal.
At the very last second, wow, running knee strike. That might have been a knockout.
Queso Blanco coming alive.
Shot to the midsection. But Richard King still fighting this thing. Wait a second.
Uh-oh. This is bad for King.
Wow!
Now, my independent spotlight this week is on the Alabama Wrestling Alliance. And they recently had a battle royal to decide their heavyweight championship. And, well, it was what they call an old-fashioned Donnybrook. Let's take a look at a few highlights from the battle royal. That has been another edition of Ultimate Wrestle Talk. Please like and subscribe. We're on YouTube as well as Facebook, and we'll see you again next time.